Hey guys, this is Luis D and you are with PhoneArena. We are going to go through 10 promising new Android games that are primed for release in the first half of 2016. As always, there is a great variety in the games that we discovered, with RPG and action titles being particularly strong contenders for your attention. By the way, most of these are either available on iOS already or headed to the App Store as well. So don't miss this video just because it was made with Android fans in mind. Number 1. Breath of Fire 6. Developed by Capcom, Breath of Fire 6 is a classic Japanese RPG in shape and form. The story takes place 1000 years after the battle of a young man who used the power of the dragon. The world has went through a terrible cataclysm and found itself conquered by the all-powerful Insidia Empire. Among the new features in the game are a combat system with heavy focus on AI-controlled fellows, combos, a customizable player character, and the ability to build your own village with a local community. Number 2. Fortune Teller's Academy. Another Japanese game, this one's made by Square Enix and it's called Fortune Teller's Academy. It's primed for release soon, but we're not sure whether it will hit countries outside of Japan. Anyway, in this fine Square title, you'll take the role of a student of the Fortune Teller's Academy. As it goes in most fantasy titles, you are special, a chosen one, and a prophet, which means everyone in school will treat you differently. You will also take prophecy tests and various missions. The gameplay looks like a mix between a card game and a point-and-click adventure. Number 3. Space Rides. This is an economic strategy with simulation elements and old-school pixel art graphics. It will let you control a starship fleet and explore a vast open universe, encountering new planets and opponents. As in most open-world space games, you can very much be who you want to be: a passenger, a trader, or a marauder. You can land on planets and collect raw materials or capture unknown species. There are also spaceship upgrades and a multitude of options for character development. The game offers a single-player campaign, survival mode, and cross-platform multiplayer. Number 4. Antihero. This is a fast-paced strategy game in which you play as a thief that you'd love to hate but can't. You will find yourself recruiting urchins, hiring thugs, buying upgrades for your master thief, developing your guild, and coming up with schemes to bribe, blackmail, and otherwise destroy the opposition. With stealth gameplay mechanics, a single-player mode, and multi-platform multiplayer, Antihero is a game we'd love to play. We mean steal. Number 5. Alto's Adventure. This is an endless snowboarder in which the player's character moves autonomously through randomly generated landscapes, scrolling from right to left. You tap the screen to jump and pull off tricks, working your way towards achievements, improving your high scores, and receiving upgrades. Although its gameplay has been criticized as unoriginal, Alto's has a distinct art style and unusual, serene atmosphere. Those that like to snowboard for real will probably relate to it, although the part of rescuing runaway llamas while grinding on rooftops doesn't necessarily check out with reality. Overall, this is a special game that Android users should definitely check out. Number 6. The Long Siege. This is a puzzle game with RPG elements and beautiful music and visuals. Its core gameplay relies on matching items in your tower and commanding an army. The game provokes you to plan ahead as to summon the right units at the right time in order to level up, strengthen your defenses, and complete quests to unlock special items. Number 7. World of Tanks Generals. This free-to-play game lets you control different units and military formations from the World War II era. You can play with each of 4 factions involved in the conflict: the USA, Soviet Union, France, and Germany. Commanders of the virtual forces receive cards that symbolize battle engines chosen from a pool of 220 unique copies. Number 8. Love You to Bits. Delayed a number of times already, the science fiction point-and-click adventure titled Love You to Bits is about a boy whose robotic girlfriend was destroyed and her parts scattered all over the universe. As true love knows no boundaries, the boy goes on a universal quest to rebuild his significant other part by part. The game boasts a characteristic two-dimensional cartoon style which lends it an interesting atmosphere imbued with equal parts fairy tales and science fiction. Number 9. Viking Mushroom. Viking Mushroom seems to have a fair bit of charm and original ideas to it. In addition to typical Viking lore such as items and runes, the game includes plenty of mushrooms as a key part to the story for one reason or another. There is also a unique cover scheme and promises of a variety of game modes, bosses and a strong narrative. Above everything, there are the breathtaking visuals which are probably occupying the developer's sweet time. The game should finally release this year and hopefully it will stand up to expectations. Number 10. GTA Liberty City Stories. This one plays very much like the three-dimensional GTA games that you absolutely must know if you are into gaming at all. Set in Liberty City, the one you know from GTA 3, the game differs from the rest of the 3D era GTA titles in that it features shorter missions, streamlined as to be more playable on mobile devices. Of course, there's still plenty of carjacking, speedboat stunts and mobster whacking action for all GTA fans to enjoy. In addition, Rockstar Games has buffed up the graphics fidelity a bit, polishing up the textures so they look better on those high-resolution screens we have nowadays. Hopefully, it won't take too long before Liberty City Stories lands in Google Play. That's it, guys, we're looking forward to these games. For more interesting content, check out PhoneArena.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel.